questions with Mr. M, and tonight we are going to deal with grade 12. So now I'm going to show you on how to apply the midpoint theorem. The statement of this midpoint theorem is easy to describe because it's stated as follows, that a midpoint theorem, if the line that is drawn, in fact, a midpoint theorem, it is the line that is drawn from the midpoint of the other side of a triangle, joining the midpoint of the other side of a triangle. Basically, a triangle has 3 sides. So, let me explain it to you. So, if you have a triangle, you have 1, 2, 3 sides. And there's a line in the middle joining the midpoints of these 2 other sides. So, it is stated that this line is parallel to the 3rd side of a triangle, which is basically what we have there as x. So, in fact, it is stated that it is half of that side. In fact, so that is the midpoint theorem. Now, on this diagram we have here, which is PSG, and we have an unknown of x and the unknown of y. So there are 2 things that we must apply here. We must apply the midpoint theorem to find the unknown x, and we must apply our geometric rules to find the unknown angle of y. Now, we apply it as I have explained it. As I have explained, the midpoint theorem is just as it is, because the side which is joining the midpoints of this one side and this 2 side is parallel to this one, is half parallel. In fact, it's the half of this parallel side of it. Now, if QR, that is joining the midpoints of these other 2 sides of a triangle, is 14. If it is 14, which is, we have a line that is QR, and it's stated that is told to us that it is 14. So we know very well that this side is half of this parallel side, which is ST. Now, which is our x. We are finding our x now. We basically state this one because QR is equal to 2 times, in fact, 2 times QR is equal to ST. So, because now the midpoint theorem is basically, now we are just writing it down now without words. So 2 times QR is equal to ST. On QR we have a value of 14, so it's 2 times 14 equals to x. So x is equal to 28. So we have an x of 28, and therefore we have applied our midpoint theorem correctly. Now, the other thing that we are told to find is the angle y. Now on this one we are going to use now our geometric rules. Now we have 2 triangles on the same triangle right here, because we have this line that is dividing this triangle in half. So it's giving us the other part of a triangle which has 2 angles that are known. So we have a 40 on that corner of P, angle P. We have a 60 on PRQ. We have an unknown of Q. Because now angle PQR is corresponding with the angle that is PST, which is y, the angle that we want to know, and corresponding angles are equal. So now we must find this angle, which is PQR. Now we know the rules of a triangle, that a triangle, when you sum the angles that are inside a triangle, they must give you 180 degrees. So we have a 40 and a 60, and therefore we know that when you subtract 100, which is 40 and 60, you basically state this one is easy and straightforward. We say 180 subtracted by 60 plus 40, which is our known angles, and that is our P, Q, R. So now 180 subtracted by 100, that is straightforward 80 degrees. Now, this angle now becomes 80 degrees, and therefore, according to our rule, our reason is this. This angle is corresponding with this angle right here, and corresponding angles are equal. Therefore, angle Y is equal to 80 degrees. Y corresponding angles. There's our reason. You get a mark for that, and you get a mark for that one. So that's basically it when it comes to this form of a question. So Have a wonderful night and a great evening, and God bless you. Bye-bye.